I don't know how we gonna start this. I always wanted to just sit down and just talk to bro, like one on one like this, with not a lot of people, not a lot of shit going on. I will say, we 24 hours before the album dropping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No, thank you, brother. You already know.
He did it all.
Man, get out of here. That ain't even it. I got a question.
Are you excited?
I'm fucking hella excited.
All right.
I'm super excited because for me, this is a chance to put something on the West Coast legacy board that has yet to be done. Like, there's never been an artist like you that has a chance to go as far as you're about to go. Yeah. And to be able to be a part of that.
It's a vital album.
I just think it's the beginning. It's the diving board from where you're about to bounce to.
The documentary.
You know what I'm saying? We right here at the beginning of your journey of, like,
the Matrix.
Yeah, you in the Matrix. Straight the fuck up.
Matrix.
You in it. I told you. Yeah. I said the minute you hit that fucking billboard, you now are you're a LLC. You're a building.
Right where I belong.
For sure.
It's a lot of hard work, man. It's like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I can feel that just from us talking. Like when we talk, I understand you're more.
I want to grasp the moment, but it's like I don't know what the fuck. So many emotions, you know. It's like
that's why I text you so much with little shit I hear, little shit I see, shit that I want you to see, shit that I send to other people that are in your position, just to like mentally sharpen your tool for just how enormous you can.
You give me a little notepad, a little schedule,
but more so just
insight.
Boom, it's insight. That you get to kind of understand like my mindset of like, all right, when I see something that can put a dent in this whole West Coast thing, this thing that we represent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you can be the leader of the third generation of the West Coast. I feel like there's the first generation of the West Coast that happened with Snoop and Dre and Cube
like them faces.
And
I look at that. I always look at that. Them pictures where they got the greats, you know.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you know, I could see myself on there.
Right.
But I gotta earn my spot.
No, I'm saying like that. That's the thing. Like
it's all set up for that though. It feels that
right way. Now it's set up for it, and like we talk about, really, there's only one person that can fuck that up.
And myself.
That's the only person. Because you've done all the work.
I'm soulless.
No, it's only you. It's only you. Because at the end of the day, you the guy. You're the guy in front of the camera. You the one making the real decisions on what we gonna do. Like even like the shit we added for the intro, right? You sent me that because you liked it. So it's like, you know what? Let me make that shit happen for bro. Let's put this shit on there. If Angel, you made that shit happen. You hit me like, yo, the album ain't gangster enough. This ain't this. Woo woo. So nah, it's you. And so like.
And then you pin my ride.
Oh, we gonna make it work now. Once you bring the car inside,
give it a little bit of sauce.
We gonna run it through the car wash. We gonna do what we do. But
a little bit of
me,
sauce.
I'm more so like I want to put something on the board. Like when I say the board, like it's this thing like we talk about amongst people that's in this West Coast shit that have like you have a platinum record, multi-platinum record now.
We gave it everything. We know we gave it everything we got.
The thing is
we want to be confident
repeat,
about
though.
it though. We want to be confident about it. Like you ain't fucking with this shit.
The thing is to rinse and repeat though. It's like you can get one, but can you get two? Can you get three? Can you get four? Can you get five? And I know you can.
I'm fiending for it.
Right. I got a question though too, so I didn't get to ask my question, but we've been talking period probably before this. But
you my best friend, bro.
I fucks with you. I ain't gonna lie. You know why I fucks with you? I was telling I was telling my folks.
I jump in for you in jail, bro.
What?
I jump in for you in jail, bro.
We not going to jail. So you won't ever have to do. You won't ever have to do that.
My brother, bro.
We not going to jail,
you, bro.
This is the real of it. One day he called me out the blue. We're like done with the album. We're setting up what we're about to do. He's like, yo, I gotta have a real convo with you. I'm like, what's that? He said, you here to hit a lick, or are you really fucking with what we doing? Because I want it to be great. And I respected that way more than you thought I did. Because that means you're watching everything when people think you're not. I tell everybody all the time.
Oh, I got teary-eyed when I asked that question. I didn't want to be fake love. It's like, are we just getting the bag?
Right.
Which we could, bro, or like, are we putting our all into it? Do you believe in me, bro? Yeah. I told you, do you believe in me? You're like, I believe in you, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. For sure. I got to fix the fuck out my album over
there. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
It's like, I will say this, man. As as an artist that been here for us for a second, and then watching him, and then watching Solus, and watching this team, and just watching what's going on. I'm so interested to understand, like, when you walked before, when they told you were coming to do a project with me and Mike and Keys, first day, what the fuck did you think? Real answer, not the fake one.
Like Barry, just fold my hands and don't fuck up. I just know it was real serious. You throw Mike and Keys in there, it becomes real, like, we're talking Grammys.
Right.
We're talking awards, legendary names. You don't want to come in here and just, bullshit and, spit some dumb stuff. Like, you got to spit some stuff. You got to come with it.
Yeah.
Either you got it or you don't, bro. And, I got it, bro. I do. I really do. And, I just need you guys to, tune me up a little bit, and I'm ready to go with the best of them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm top 3. I think, motion right now in this moment, it's my time. Yeah. And I earned it, bro. And you helped me, but yeah, I'm the one. I'm really the one for my people. I'm confident. You put them up against me. He ain't seen me. They ain't, bro. It's unmatched, bro. The work ethic, all that, I just keep it real. I'm different, bro.
Yeah. We saw that day one. It because we threw a few, I'll call them math problems at bro. We threw some hard beats at him just to see what was gonna happen, and he did them. And then afterwards, he told him, once he heard him like the way he liked him, he's like, damn, I didn't like that shit. I didn't think I was gonna do that.
They were hard beats, bro.
Huh?
They were hard beats. They're like math problems.
Yeah, but you solved them motherfuckers, and we sitting here.
It was a hit. Yeah, it was a hit.
Here right now. You know what I'm saying? So, question: what's the hardest shit? What's the hardest shit that you have to deal with on a day-to-day now, being not being
that
Southsider? Like, what is it like being outside in this shit, being in this industry where you can't use the same rules when you get upset, where you can't use the same rules when you don't like something? What is that like for you?
I just hate that, the fame a little bit. It's everything I want, but sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah.
But you gotta adjust, and this is everything I ever wanted. The day I gotta worry is when they don't ask me for a picture, but I take down near 50 pictures a day, and it just messes me up out there in LA when I'm pumping gas and trying to watch out for my head.
Yeah.
And it's just like you want to be vigilant and on your toes, but you want to give LA everything. It's rare when I think one time I've ever told a fan that I couldn't do it. But I'll take fans pictures with everybody. I do it for LA at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But when I'm on Normandy or I'm on
tough.
Figueroa,
gotta have your head on the
shit
swivel.
like that.
Don't be crazy. Don't lose yourself in this rap shit.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot, bro. But you just gotta walk with God and all that. But also a little bit of the acceptance from some blacks. Yeah. A lot of blacks embrace, but you still got those they look at me like. I could see him looking at me like that, like, fuck this fool, bro. But it's cool, and I understand, bro. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, bro. But I'm going to keep doing me, and that's it, bro. But I see it, I feel it, Yeah. It's cool.
I think it's like that's crazy that you brought that up, because I remember talking to you one time, and you was talking about like how tough it is to deal with the Latin community too.
Oh yeah, the brown on brown is the worst, man.
Yeah,
we turning it around though, right, guys?
Come on.
Yeah, with brown on brown.
As far as the blacks, the thing with with black people, bro, I'm gonna tell you the real shit. Like real shit, they don't understand how your authenticity works. You get what I'm saying? They think off rip, oh, this is somebody coming into what we do, or da-da-da-da. Like, we're taught to, like, not fuck with certain shit off rip. You get what I'm saying? And because we actually want you to be the best version of whatever it is. You get what I'm saying?
Like, obviously, like, allowing me to get up in there, it's like, I'm pretty sure people looked at you like, come on, probably.
Oh, you come on, man. And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because they don't get to tell me. That's the one beauty.
But I'm growing on them, though.
Oh, no, the thing is, fuck them.
You trust your gut.
It ain't even trust they good. I had to tell a few people
you got
before.
Vision.
I'm more so like this, bro. Like, bro ain't talking to you in real life. in real life, he's talking to his fans. He's talking to his people. He's talking to his community. He's talking to his race. And I'm here to make sure it sounds the best. So it's not about what you like. It's what I've said. And then it's like, hey, who the fuck questions me when I'm doing something? That's wild. That's even different too. Because I don't put my name next to things that I don't think is really authentic.
I made such a change from, you know.
Man, 6 months, bro. If you hear the shit he did like yesterday to what happened when I first met him, it's night and day.
I'm just saying, like, from being in that prison cell and being like, you know, everything was just like this blessing, and now how I am, you know, like I don't see color, you know, really no more.
Is that hard though? Is it like sometimes like you were taught for like 7, 8 years, 9 years to like, well, this is us and that's them?
Yeah, I mean,
is it tough to like to adjust sometimes? You still sometimes drift into that?
Sometimes when I'm in a black neighborhood by myself, you know, and you know, I'm an essay and I got my chain, I'm in the middle, like I start panicking a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, oh, what the fuck? Wavado, man, you know, Crip, Blood, Hoover, like, where the fuck am I at? You gotta be on it though, and I just start seeing a lot of black, and it's like, you an essay, like, but it's all Lefty, and then they embrace me, and it's just me just, you know, pushing the, you know, but man, shout out to all the blacks, bro, from Long Beach to everybody that show me love, bro, like, you know, they know who they are, like, it's been some crazy nights, and you know, I never got no hate from no, you know, blacks, bro, and that's crazy, bro, like, I'm good in their neighborhood, bro, like, you know. But you always gotta be careful. But it's a trip how I made that turn from, you know, being the way I was, you know, probably one of the most racist motherfuckers, like, you know, like by the book, you know, in jail, you know, everything was by the book, bro, you know, and now it's like the way I turned it around. We outside, and you guys allow me to make money and put money on the table for my kids and, you know, my homies to make money. You know, if they catch the ball, I could lead them to the lake, bro, but I can't drink the water for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing this for them, bro. Like, you know, and Kendrick Lamar and you and was a big, just the sponsors that I got, bro. You know, and I know you guys ain't wasting your time. I know I be bullshitting sometimes.
I will say, you know, what's been...
Did you lose your hope in me lately?
No.
You didn't lose your hope in me lately?
No, man.
I lost my sauce.
No. You didn't lose no sauce. What happened was...
I was sad.
I don't think the work will ever be your issue. And I don't think none of that. I think people think that this shit is easy. Like, they think it's easy to, once you become famous, to just be like, all right, now I'm famous and forget everything that happened that day prior. No, that's not realistic. That's just not life. Like,
it's kind of like a curse, bro.
It's not a curse because
you do a lot with it.
It's not a curse because the power you have, you can change.
It can fuck you up though.
It can fuck you up if you're not ready for it.
If your brain
and if you don't have a solid team around you, because honestly, you kind of can just see what happens with anybody that doesn't have a solid team. Somebody that can say, you know what, hey bro, you doing too much. Or hey bro, let's try it like this. Or hey, let's not say that. Or hey, let's be here on time. I was a fuck up. I was a fuck up. You get what I'm saying?
I can't see it.
I know, but I was. I just did it in my own spot. But what I didn't do, I was always on time and I always handled certain shit just because I always had just different things.
You gotta be on time.
You gotta be. You stay on time in this business, you'll always be able to make a dime in this business.
And stay hungry.
Well, that's gonna happen because where we come from.
Don't ever get like,
I don't feel like doing it. That's only 20,000. Yeah, man, hold on. That's not the way.
What's that doing for me? Yeah,
it's like
ugly. I was heading down that road.
Yeah.
And you gotta turn around and you gotta give features back to the people, to the little people, bro. Mm-hmm. You gotta throw that ladder back down. And I wasn't doing that. And I started to do it, bro. You know, I'm lost, bro. I'm still lost trying to figure it out, but I know what I gotta do. I know I'm on a motherfucking mission, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm on a mission, and you know, ain't nobody gonna tell me I ain't gonna shine. But I gotta keep putting the work in. We gotta get back in there. Right. It's like getting in the gym, man, bro. Right. It's like, it should feel like shit took a stop. Because we in rollout.
Right, yeah. So I get what you're saying. That's tough because we was on every day. This video is this. Now it's like, hold on, we got to do it. But even in the process, I'm knowing that billboards are coming. I'm knowing what's happening. I'm knowing everything. And my thing is, your team, they want to surprise you. So, but to somebody who's been through this too, where man, shout out to Diamond Lane, ran everything for me. So I would be like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then when I finally got to see, it's like, oh shit.
Behind the scenes. I appreciate you, Doughboy. I appreciate you, Solus and Rosecrans Big, and everybody. Problem of Mike and Keys. Everybody, you know.
Yeah, I think we're in a unique
Empire.
Spot. Yeah, man. Shout out to them too, man. This is all this shit right now, bro. Is we documenting history. We documenting the launch of your huge successful career. You have a lot going on. OTR has so many beautiful things going on. What I'm here to do, Dial is like to let people know the version of you that I know. Like when we have them conversations and when, you know what I'm saying, you get to running down history. Even like the intro, like you went to a Spice One record, you went to a 50 Cent record. They don't know how like dialed in you are to real hip hop.
You know what I was doing right now? I was bumping that Eminem 8 Mile. You know when he's on the bus?
Yeah.
When he starts riding on the pad. That's what I was bumping right now. I was riding to it. I felt, you know.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you could change anything right now about the West Coast, the scene, like if you could just change anything, what would it be? And not streets, I'm talking about the music, rap scene.
I wish Dr. Dre would help out more, you know, would put me on, or you know, that's the one right there, you know, keep that door open.
Final boss for sure.
Keep the door open for, you know, but time will tell when it's right, you know, you can't force it, but, you know, I'm going to get a Dr. Dre feature. I know I am, and I feel like I'm chipping away closer towards Eminem, you know.
Yeah.
My soul's pure, and you know, the stories are very relatable. You know, and I would love to be, you know, I try to, you know, imitate it, but never duplicate it, you know what I'm saying? But I pick up his style and I put it to my own way.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I wish that, you know, Dre would you know, I wish that there was more love from, like, you know, the OGs, you know, like what's going on in the West Coast right now. Like, you know, more enthusiastic.
Yeah, like, don't wait till it crack to come fuck with it. Like fuck with it when it's at that bubbling stages. I get that. We went through that same shit with the New West thing. Shout out to G Malone. That was his main cause. Like, it's not that you're not doing nothing, but doing more. And I think that's why Kendrick, what he did was so important, and what a lot of us are trying to do now, because we wished that happened. Dre actually is what changed Doc's career, like, and he stepped in and helped a lot. So I definitely get what that means. But I'm more so talking about with the new guys. Like, what do you wish you seen more of right now?
I wish some people would be more headstrong, you know, more mental tough. Like, I've been through some shit though, and I know that everybody's been through some things. You know, everybody got their story, but you know, just don't let it break you, bro. Like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm not saying anybody in particular, but you know, you want to be famous. It's a lot. And I've been there at that point where I've almost broke, you know, but I don't let nobody know. Yeah. You know, I keep smiling, you know, keep my head up, you know, and I don't forget the basics, and I don't let nobody see it when I'm, you know, I'll figure it out. You know, when people are panicking, looking for a way out, I'm going to tell them what door to jump out of.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a leader, and it's crazy. It's like survival of the fittest, man. Not everybody's cut for this, you know, and there are circumstances, too, with jail. And, you know, just affects a lot of rappers' careers, and I'm trying to dodge them bullets right now. You know, I'm in the mother, you know, just...
Speaking of jail, with the cases and the different things that's been going on, we miss Rolling Loud.
I'm out on bail in Texas and Los Angeles.
We got these situations happening now.
My first deal was 15 years.
I heard. What does that make you feel like now that you've had a year and a half out? You've become the face of basically, you know what I'm saying, California outside of the you know what I'm saying, Dot, as far as the new things that's coming. What does that feel like now as opposed to when you just in the streets, all right, I caught a case, I'm going to do the time, it's whatever?
Hell no.
What does it feel like now, though?
In 15 years, it's over.
Well, you're not gonna do that 15, but you know.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, just 15 turns into, you know, 5 turns into 3, 10, you know.
Right.
In Texas, I don't know where I'm at. You know, I got to protect myself. Jail. You never know in jail, bro. You know, God forbid, and I respect the Texas. Texas don't mess around. You know, I made a mistake, but, you know, God willing, we're going to figure it out. But, yeah, it was a kind of like a, you know, is this it? You know,
right?
What the hell? All this for what? Like, it could get taken away like that. And that's real, bro. And you know, I feel like God is still blessing me to where I'm coming up. You know, and I'm not really getting fucking, you know, burned. But, you know, if I keep down the same road, then I'm gonna lose it all. And I'm playing with it right now. You know, I'm knocking on the door of losing it all.
Yeah, it was crazy because. Remember, we talked that morning of Rolling Loud, and we just doing what we do. Sold this on the phone. We pep talking. We getting it all
Too
ready.
good to be true.
Huh?
Too good to be true.
But you know what? That's another thing, too. I had to tell myself to stop saying that.
Bittersweet.
No, it's not too good to be true. It's just true. We got to start taking the too good off, and that's where we get commission.
You was off, huh?
I was, dude, the crazy thing, I'm in Vegas with Wiz, and I'm like, I'm turning on Rolling Loud. I'm like, the homie finna come on. It's finna go crazy. We in the suite. We out there doing our thing. And I'm clicking on, and I get the call. Yo, they just picked up Loud. I'm like, no.
Man, I was gonna give him my thing.
I know. I saw
30 minutes, no vocals.
Yeah.
30 minutes, no vocals, straight, you know. That's artistic, and I remembered every single lyric and every single move, and I did it, and I was going to lay down on the gang. And nobody did it right there like me. That's probably why they arrested me, bro. Y'all know what's up, bro.
Right.
I'll never get that back, you know.
Nah, we going to run it back again. Okay.
Shout out to Rolling Loud, bro.
Shout out to Rolling Loud. On a upbeat joint. How do you feel about the growth that you just experienced, like of just like going from an artist, I'm hustling, I'm putting out videos, me and the team going crazy, to being arguably one of the face of like Latino West Coast rap? You know what I'm saying? Like what does that feel like, the good and the bad of it?
I trip out how famous I am.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's cool. I love it. But it's a lot of expectation.
Yeah.
A lot of weight on my shoulder. A lot of, you know, he gotta be everything gotta be better than the last one. Especially with Soulless too. And the mind that Soulless is, you know. And you know, nothing ever is good enough for him. But when I deserve it, but I could be working harder. You know, he knows the remedy, how to get me, and you know, I complain a lot, but you know, it's
some cups.
Everything got to be better, bro. It's like a lot of expectation, like if the shit don't hit 1 million, bro, like I'm cool. Fuck that song, bro. Like, but you know, I gotta hit.
You quietly, like, I get to see under the hood. Like I'm blessed to fuck with y'all on a day-to-day basis, and just to see how many songs you have out and how much is being accumulating, YouTube, TikTok. You can't. The thing is, your name is preventing you from even getting TikTok crazy, and you're still going TikTok crazy. Like, there's a synergy around you because of authenticity. Is what I tell everybody. The thing is, he's an open book. Is what I fuck with him about. Like, whatever he's going through, his vices, his whatever it happens, he doesn't mind talking about them.
Keep it real.
You got to keep it real. What do you think is your biggest vice? Now, y'all gonna laugh because he's funny. What's your biggest vice? The pussy or drugs?
The fame, the pussy,
No, just out of pussy and drugs. Like
both of them.
But what's the one that's like, I can't do it without that?
Drugs.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I fucking love drugs, bro. And like it makes it cool. Without it, it's not the same.
Is it because
I don't know what that motherfucking void is, but I'm not happy if I'm not high.
Yeah.
And there's a couple highs, bro.
Do you think it's just like, because as somebody that used to fuck around, you know, we've had our Molly conversations. Remember, we went to a deep dive.
Insecure.
Yeah.
Insecurities.
Covers up the insecurities. It covers up
perfectionist.
Yeah.
Imperfection.
And it gives you an excuse for if you fuck up while you high. If you fuck up while you high, then it's like, well, I was just high.
gives you the
like
balls.
it's like a defense mechanism after a while.
It kind of gives you the balls, like, fuck it, you know, like, just let's get this shit out the way.
Right.
You know, I do this shit all day. Like, this is really my life. I do this shit all day, and you gotta watch what you say and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, I really want to stop doing drugs, bro. It's getting too much, bro. I just want to be healthier, bro. Just to fuck motherfuckers up.
Straight
like,
up.
You know, to be bigger, bro. Like fuck this shit, bro.
You was fucking with us doing the push-ups when we was working on the album and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You fuck with program. Like, we again.
In the cell.
Yeah, but the thing is, guess what? If you program without the cell,
I'm in denial.
You a monster.
I'm in denial.
Oh, denial of what?
I'm just in denial. Like telling myself like I'm alright, but I could be, you know, way better, way bigger. You know, I'm telling myself it's cool, but I'm fucking it up. Like, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm blowing it, bro. I know I'm fucking it up. I'm blowing it. You know, I wonder if my homies see me. I always say like I wonder if my hood see me falling. Like my homies say they love me, but I wonder if they see me breaking at the same time, you know, in front of their eyes, you know. Yeah. But, you know, I'm stronger than that, and I'm turning it around myself, you know. Ain't nobody gonna fix it but myself. Nobody gives a fuck, bro.
My advice to you on that, just as somebody who struggled with that, is if I can make that famous, or I can make me acting like that famous, or if I can make that make me who I am, to change, to fuel everybody, then I can make a library do that. Then I can make a ladder do that. Then I can make a flute do that. Because it's really the power inside is what I found. Like, yeah, I fucked with partying. I liked having fun. I was wild. I had a great time. I'm not going to sit here and play the whole, damn, that shit was whack. I'm not, that's cap. I had a fucking great time on Molly. I'm not going to cap anybody here. But I do know that there were some times that wasn't so great that superseded that. And it was like, well, shit, if this is giving me the liquid courage or the powder courage or whatever courage is giving me, that means it's in here anyway. Why the fuck I need that to go dive and get it? I'm already that. All that shit is making me be the real person I am anyway, right?
Easier said than done.
Nah, from here today.
Depending on how famous you are.
Yeah, but
you were pretty famous,
right?
So your life was, I'm just guessing, it's like a blur. I couldn't have did what you did, you know, at those times.
The thing what it was
it wouldn't be no fun with sober, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, sober was boring. Like, I don't want to have a cap conversation. Yeah. Sober was boring as fuck. But then I learned to find...
You did it perfect.
No, I just did it behind the closed doors. Like, the songs would be happening, videos still happen, everything happening, but I'm truly over here, like, getting right. Like, I'm really getting right while everybody's dancing to Mollywood and everybody's turned up. I'm not even on it no more. I'm down there like, all right, I got to wing this off, because if I want to be a part of this thing, like this West Coast tree, like where it goes, like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Did you feel like you belonged in the beginning?
You said what?
Did you feel like you belonged right there, or did you feel because of the drug use it, like
Bro, you know what's crazy? I had a weird incident that really made me stop, because I remember, you know, you get hot. You get medium, then you get hot again. It's waves in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know the numbers. You watch it.
It's crazy because, I'm sorry to cut you up, they always tell me like, bro, you hot right now. I don't know what it's like to go cold. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
it took a skill, but I don't know what it's like. I don't want to know what it's like, bro.
So check this out. So when I say cold, I mean in like where nigga it's 7 problem songs on the radio, but now it's only 4. Now it's only 3.
And the next guy's coming up.
And the next dude is coming, and he swagging, and he got it cracking. It's going up, and whatever little shit, I done beat up this dude, or I done got down with this dude, or we fucking the same bitch over here, and then...
The spirit kind of...
Man, it was like, hold on, but it was really one of my partners was like, he saw that I wasn't fucking with it no more, and when he said, yo, man, just take some of that shit again so we can get cracking, I was like, hold on. Y'all think that's the dope that's doing that?
It got you mad.
I was pissed.
That's how
because I work. You know how I work. I'm in the studio, bro. I rap, nigga. I'm one of the ones.
You different, bro.
So when you telling me it's a substance that's creating that, like, no, nigga, I just fuck.
I'm gonna show you around.
I got you. I'll show you.
Yeah.
I'll show you. All right, fuck problem. It's Jason
They got
Martin
you
now.
mad.
Yeah, let's Jason Martin now. Let me
That's
show you
why
something.
I'm
So it's gonna click when it's time to click. I think for you, you're so powerful that you don't even know it yet. Cause the minute you said I'm finna be the biggest rapper in LA, what happened?
I became the biggest.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. So the minute you say I'm done with that, it's over because you're strong enough to do that.
Yeah.
I swear. Because you wouldn't have been able to do the other one. It's way harder to be a star in Los Angeles than it is to get off drugs. I swear to God. They hate everybody out here. The Mexicans hate Mexicans, Mexicans hate the blacks, blacks hate the Mexicans, blacks hate blacks, whites hate us. Everybody hates everybody.
Get me right.
Oh, your jury, oh, you got no jury? Mine's bigger. Oh, you fucked that bitch? I fucked her twice. This is where we at. Everybody in the world comes here to crack. So if you crack here,
mastering the mind,
you the one.
Yeah.
You one of the ones. You doing 50,000 a night. Shout out to Don Scissor and TD and PG Lane when you become the one. Tyler, the creator, when you become the one, you throwing your own festival once a year. You ain't got a tour. You got it's levels to when you click into that shit like, wait a minute. Okay, that's Drake, that's Snoop, but I'm Lefty.
I'm Lefty Gunplay.
That's crazy. I'm Proud. I'm Jason. I'm all these people. I'm Chachi. Like, you're going to dial into that. I think it comes with the confidence of like, okay, yeah, now you swagging on the raps. I'm hearing you. Like, you're not yelling no more. It's like,
in the pocket.
You in your pocket. And then it's like, it's going to come with shows. It's going to come with videos. You're going to look at videos of you where you like this a gang of times. You're going to be like, living in the project, bro. You're going to chill because you now really believe you belong here. Because you did the work. You did the work. Anybody ask me about Lefty Gunplay, if you ever around anybody that knows me, ask them. When they say, hey, what does Prob say about you when he see you? Ain't nobody outworking that boy. Nobody. And he knows he wants to be the best. Yeah. And in his mind, he's going to manifest victory.
I'm hard.
I'm standing with that. I'm fucking with all that. You know what I'm saying?
I believe I'm hard. I know I'm hard. I know who I am now. It's like, what the fuck? It's all this shit, but it's like, let's go.
Right.
Like, you know, it's it. And welcome to the Matrix, bro.
We in the Matrix, though.
You
You
know
gotta understand that. So that way it'll keep you from getting upset of what happens in the Matrix. All you gotta do, bro, whenever you don't want to deal with the industry, just cut your phone off.
That's what I do.
That's all you
I hate looking at it now.
Yeah.
I don't got Instagram and none of that, but I feel so better. Yeah. You know, not into that shit, bro. And, you know, so spiritual, like more at home, you know, my soul.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta feed your soul, Soulless tells me, but, you know, I'm just trying to figure this shit out, but I got it, though. You know, I'm strong, bro. I'm very strong, and you know, nothing's gonna break me, and, you know, I'm the one. I got, you know, knocked off my pivot. I'm glad everybody got to see it, but I'm the one. I'm back. I'm Cavalier mode LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm too strong, bro. I'm too strong.
Yeah.
I really am.
So what do you want people to take from Can't Get Right album?
Follow your dreams, bro, and you know, be authentic, and you could do anything. If I could do it, you could do it, you know. And your life is short, you know. Just tell your story and go for your dreams before it's too late. Because I couldn't imagine, you know, just life going on and me not trying to go for my dreams. Right. And I went for it, and I'm happy, you know. And if something were to happen, you know, I'm glad with the life I lived. Right. Stuff I done, you know, people would never do in their lifetime. You know, and I'm blessed, but, you know, I'm hungry and I'm still working, and I follow your dreams. And, you know, just a little glimpse of what's really going on in, you know, Los Angeles as a Latino on a black stage, you know, the blacks allowing us to tell our story. And, you know, I'm in there, bro. I'm in the door. I'm in there. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. We got one in there, you know.
I'm going to say this, too. This not to cut you off. A lot of people say life is short. But I'm gonna give you a different perspective. It's the longest thing you ever gonna do. So it's not really that short.
Oh, life
life is the longest thing anybody here is ever gonna do. So I don't know who's telling y'all that life is short. No, it's long as fuck. It's cracking. All you gotta do is be yourself and have a good fucking time and don't hurt nobody while you being yourself. That's all you gotta do.
You gotta be patient.
Well, that's gonna come.
It don't happen when it's your time. It's your time.
It's your time, and you can't hate when it's not your time.
Don't hate on me, man. Congratulate me.
Don't hate on you.
Congratulate me.
Don't hate on you.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta put it. You either got it or you don't, bro. On everything, you got it or you don't. You know, and I just got it, bro. And you guys, tuned me up, painted me up, and gave me a rap and some rims, and I appreciate everything you guys did, bro, and all the game you guys gave me. And I know we still running it up, bro. This ain't shit, bro.
We at the beginning.
It's a trip though, bro. It's beautiful, bro, for LA to see this shit.
Yeah.
To whoever fuck with it, fuck with it. Whoever hate on it, hate on it, bro.
The thing about what this stands for. You get what I'm saying? Like, we could take the race out of it, right? Let's just go music for a second.
Music.
Let's go music, and then we'll go back to race.
Okay.
The thing is about the Latino culture and black culture, we all raised in the same place. We're not raised in separate places. We all around each other, and we're around each other for life. It's somebody else that's turning us against each other.
You popping.
Oh, you know that.
I'm calling you.
Nah, you already know that. You already know. The thing of it is,
I like Freedom Writers.
I'm not hip.
Yeah, the movie Freedom Writers.
I'm not hip.
When they write, it's a teacher. She writes all kinds of poems in with the blacks in Long Beach school. It's a trip out on that movie, Freedom Writers.
I'll check him out.
With Hilary Swank.
Okay.
Really good movie, bro.
Well,
really good movie, Freedom Writers.
So, okay, let's do this. Let's say, best case scenario,
we get a Grammy.
We at the Grammys. You get nominated for the Grammy. We put the mic in. We ain't even gotta win it. You get nominated for a Grammy. What's your next post? What's your next drop? What you about to say next?
I'm doing the worm up there. Yeah, I'm doing the worm up there. You play that funky music, white boy. Up there, I'm doing the worm. Yeah, I'm crying. That's my moment, bro.
You gonna do that in the tux? You gonna do that
on
you
the
gonna
hood?
do
I'll
that in
do
the black tux?
I'll hit the worm for you.
What you gonna wear? What you putting on?
Man, little tux, some flower shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I've always been wanting to do this with him, cause we do this without the cameras, and we do this with a bunch of people around. But I know we night of before the album. Lefty, one of the most open artists I've ever seen, ever. He gives you trial and tribulation. Let's celebrate too. He's 7 days sober. And for those that don't think that's a big deal, you just never battle with addiction, so that means you're a hater and go turn this off. That's a big deal, and we not gonna worry about him doing 100 days straight. We just gonna worry about him doing the 8, and then we gonna get to 9, and we just gonna keep pushing. And y'all job is to keep hating, cause we not looking anyway. It's not even. He not even talking to y'all at this point, man.
I made it, bro. I really made it.
This comes with success, bro. This comes with success, bro. You at a 2%. You did something that 99.9% of the world will never do. You were in the top 5 on Billboard within a year of rapping.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Man, I want to say, man, shout out to Solus, somebody I talk to every day that literally, even when y'all having y'all spats, because that's war. Even Phil Jackson, nigga, and Kobe got into it every day. But they won fucking the gang of championships together. Doe coming in strong, doing what he doing. Even Neil, I talked to Neil today, and fucking Mike, and everybody, Nino, everybody that's involved with your crew, man, the way they embraced me, the way they embraced Mike and Keys, that we the only blacks at y'all crew with Mexicans. And the minute I walk up, me and my brother Nick, Eb, Tip, everybody, we walk up. Are you gonna want some weed? Want some tequila? You want some vibe? Oh, listen, you ain't never gotta worry about nothing. Oh, you need a car? We got the Lambo, whatever. So the love is reciprocated like crazy. Like his homies, when I see his homies, it's like, oh, what's happening? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this is bigger than this album. This is bigger than us talking. We want to be the first to say, yeah, it's cool for us to be cool. Like, all the way cool. You get what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their spats. Everybody gonna have their thing. But it's cool for us to be cool in entertainment, in the streets, and as we keep going.
And stay tuned, huh? We got him.
Stay fucking tuned.
On everything, bro.
Everything, man. He got so many records coming after this. I wish I could tell y'all all this business.
I got the chill.
That wouldn't be smart. You know what it is, man.
I got the chill,
JasonMartin.
Hey, thank you, man, for changing my life, man. You really changed my life, man.
Hey, ditto, bro. already know, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I got you. You already know. You already know. Let's drink this fucking champagne. And it's my birthday too, man. So you already know, man. I go. You been working back out? Man, you got a little pudgy for a second. My boy get to it. You know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Go get that album.
Yeah. That's perfect.